Okay everyone, so I said that I will send you some video links on how to do the task 7 from the AAT assessment for bookkeeping controls. So you can see this is the practice assessment 1 from the AAT website and task 1.7, which is the bank reconciliation. This task 1.7 is a little bit different than your practice assessments PA1, 2 and 3 what you have done. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to do a video link for you to explain to you how to do this task. Okay, so here they did not give you the bank statement, they only gave you the cash book, and they said that Leela Limited's bank statement for July showed a opening balance of 3,518 and a closing balance of 5,352. So they gave you the opening balance and the closing balance for the bank statement already. The cash book has been checked against the bank statement and two highlighted items have been identified as unmatched. So you don't have to do the matching here to check which are unmatched. They already told you two items are unmatched. One is LG Landlords on the debit side and one more is LG Landlords on the credit side. A bank reconciliation statement has been partially completed. So you need to fill up the remaining sections of this reconciliation. So you can see in the beginning you always write the balance as per the bank statement. And you can see that you are reconciling on the 31st of July. So that means the balance as per the bank statement on the 31st of July will be the closing balance. So you start off with the closing balance 5,342. Okay. So you know the bank reconciliation is always done at the end of the month. So you always start off with the closing balance of the bank, not the opening balance. Then outstanding lodgements are the money which you have received but not cleared by the bank. And as you know, money received is on the debit side. So outstanding lodgement over here, that's the reason they gave you same names. So to confuse you, to see if you know which is an outstanding lodgement and which is an unpresented check. So outstanding lodgements is the money received, so will be on the debit side. Whereas unpresented checks is the money paid, so will be on the credit side. So outstanding lodgements is the value on the debit side, which is 1,882. And unpresented checks is the money which you paid but not taken by the supplier, which is on the credit side, which is 187. Then using this you calculate the balance as per cash book, which is the bank statement plus the outstanding lodgements minus the unpresented checks. Okay, so let's calculate that. 1 minute, I'm just trying to open my calculator here. Okay, so 5,342 plus 1,882 minus 187, which will give you an answer of 7,037. So that should be the balance as per your cash book. If you want to check if this answer is right or wrong, you can cross check the debit and the credit sides and see the difference. You should get 7,037. Okay, they are asking you to do that actually here. Check that the bank reconciliation has been completed correctly by calculating the balance carried down in the cash book and the total of the columns in the bank. So let's take a look at the cash book. Okay, so let's calculate the balance. So first I'm adding up all the items on the debit side. So 3921 plus 1882 plus 987 plus 3704 plus 2225 plus 854. So because it's the debit side, all the values have to be added for balancing. So debit total is 13,573. Let's check the credit side now. 1446 plus 1108 plus 397 plus 2492 plus 187 plus 906. Credit total is 6,536. So debit total is 13,573 and credit total is 6,536. So calculate the balance by seeing the difference between these two totals. So 13,573 minus 6,536, which will give you a balance of 7,037, which is matching to your answer. So the balance carried down over here will be 7,037, and the total will always be the highest total, which is the debit total, which is 13,573. So that's your part A and B. Let's look at the next one. So here both the bank statement and the cash book has been given to you. Okay. First thing you need to notice is that there is a difference in the opening balance. The opening balance in the bank is 3,418, but the opening balance in the cash is 3,152. Both are positive balances, so you need to subtract them to see the difference. Okay. So 3,418 minus 3,152, which is an item of 266. So let's see if there is any item for 266. There is no item. Sometimes instead of one item, there can be multiple items. Okay, so you need to find out which items match to this difference of 266. Let's take these two items over here. Okay, one is a receipt and one is a payment. 1118 minus 902, which is 216. Let's see the difference again. 3418 minus 3152 is 266. So let's see the difference between, what else can be 266? These two cannot be. These are both payments, so you cannot subtract them. Let's see this one, 551 and 779. 779 minus 551. That is 228. Let's find out. Okay, let's check these two, 1118 and 1384. Okay, let's see the difference between these two. So 1384 minus 1118. So that is matching to the difference of 266. Okay, so that means these two items might have already been reconciled in the previous month, so should not be reconciled again. So when you see the question, it is asking you identify which two transactions have caused the difference in the opening balance. So the two transactions which caused the difference in the opening balance is Wilmot Wares and check for 474.16. So check those two items. So one is Wilmot Wares, so you can look for the name, and the other one is check 474.16. So these are the two items which are causing the difference in the opening balance and should be ignored. Now let's continue the remaining reconciliation to see the unmatched items. Okay, so 118 should be ignored, so comparing the paid in with the debit side. Then we have 4621, which is also there here. Then we have 1665, which is also there here. Then we have 779, which is also there in the cash and the bank. So we find out one missing item on the debit side, which is your outstanding lodgement. Let's do the credit side. So we have 87, which is not there in the cash, which should be updated in the cash, but we are not updating the cash book, so ignore that at the minute. 902 is there, so yes. 5,790 is not there. 1392 is there. 1118 not there. 404 is there. 551 is there. Then 385 is there. And we have found out one unpresented check. So there are 3 missing items in the bank statement which are not there in the cash book. But as you know, if items are in bank and not in cash book, you use them to update the cash book, but they will not be used in the reconciliation. In the reconciliation, you only use the unmatched items in the cash book. So we have 1 outstanding lodgement and 1 unpresented check. Let's see what's the question about here. Identify the details and amount of 1 outstanding lodgement that should be entered into the bank. So they want to find out what is 1 outstanding lodgement. So the 1 outstanding lodgement is King Cranes for 388 on the 14th of July. So on the 14th of July, King Cranes. Amount is 388. And as you know, outstanding lodgements are added. Then identify the details of amount of 1 unpresented checks that should be entered in the bank reconciliation. 1 unpresented check over here is LMR PLC for 349. So check that here. Let's find LMR PLC for 349, and this unpresented check should be subtracted. Okay, so that is your task 7 from practice assessment 1, and I'll do the practice assessment 2 also in a minute. Thank you.